This is Amelia. She is a retired nurse who lives with her husband, Jim, and their daughter, Caroline. Each day, Amelia cooks dinner for her family. She has a Rolodex of personal and family recipes that she references, but she is also a Food Network fan. She especially likes to watch Rachel Ray on television. Users like Amelia go to foodnetwork.com to access videos, recipes, and other content related to their favorite Food Network shows and chefs. The site also provides a number of additional tools, including a digital recipe box, and a grocery list, and a restaurant locator. Our goal is to improve the overall user experience of foodnetwork.com while focusing on increasing users' engagement with video content. For the purpose of this project, our target audience was made up of people like Amelia, who are female, 35 to 75 years old, and often have kids. So you might ask, how did we assess foodnetwork.com's user experience for target users like Amelia? Well, during our semester-long project, we applied 6 different user experience methods. First, we produced an interaction map that documented 64 different page types on foodnetwork.com and their organization and interaction. Next, we conducted an interview with 4 Food Network stakeholders to gain insight into foodnetwork.com's product vision, technical constraints, business drivers, and perceptions of its users. After that, we conducted 5 40-minute interviews with members of Food Network's target audience to understand how and why they use foodnetwork.com. After interpreting the data from these interviews, we built 3 personas that captured foodnetwork.com's different kinds of target users. These 3 personas enable a precise way of thinking and communicating about how users behave, how they think, and what they wish to accomplish and why. Based on these personas, 3 scenarios were crafted with narrative descriptions to tell success stories wherein each persona was confronted with a dilemma that was resolved by using foodnetwork.com. After building personas and scenarios, we produced a 26-question-long survey in collaboration with Food Network's research and usability team. The survey intercepted users arriving on the foodnetwork.com site and received a total of 1,276 responses. Of these, only 379 responses were analyzed due to our project's time constraints. Next, we conducted a comparative analysis of 10 different competitor products across 26 key dimensions focused on recipes, videos, customization, and organization and aesthetics. We then performed 5 individual heuristic evaluations focused on the videos portion of foodnetwork.com. These evaluations identified a total of over 90 usability problems. Finally, we conducted 2 pilot usability tests and 5 one-hour-long usability tests with foodnetwork.com users from our target audience. For each of these 6 methods, we identified 3 to 7 key findings and corresponding recommendations. At the end of our project, findings were aggregated across all methods to identify 3 overarching conclusions about foodnetwork.com's user experience and how to improve it for users like Amelia. Our first finding is about the login feature on foodnetwork.com that provides users access to the recipe box and grocery list tools. From our survey, we learned that 58% of respondents had never used the recipe box feature. Furthermore, respondents reported difficulty staying signed in to their accounts. Interviewees in our target audience interviews reported that they did not log into foodnetwork.com despite wanting a good recipe organizing application. We tested the login features further in our usability tests. Participants encountered several usability problems associated with these features. First, they were frequently kicked out of their account sessions, causing them to have to log in repeatedly. Second, they struggled to print their grocery list and were confused by the combination print-share icon. Despite these difficulties, testing participants reported really enjoying these features. We recommend that Food Network improve their recipe box login feature to retain the users that already like it and use it to attract new users to try it. Providing additional customized content, like exclusive recipes and video clips, could incentivize more users to log into the site. The feature should also be advertised more prominently on the rest of foodnetwork.com, possibly in short ads before or after videos. The usability problems associated with the feature should be fixed by allowing users to check a Keep Me Signed On box when they log in and by separating the print share options into 2 separate buttons. Our second finding is about the video viewing experience on foodnetwork.com. From our survey, We identified that most survey respondents reported spending less than 5 minutes watching videos on foodnetwork.com the last time they visited the site. Respondents also complained about the ads played before videos. During our comparative analysis, we discovered that video commenting and rating is lacking across most recipe sites. However, users in our interviews and usability tests reported that ratings on recipes and videos are really helpful. Our heuristic evaluations identified several usability problems associated with users' video viewing experience. User control is limited by the fact that ad length is not correlated to video length. Many videos autoplay that are not directly selected by users, and video quality is not customizable and thus could lead to choppy playback for those with limited bandwidth. Our usability test participants corroborated that autoplaying videos and advertisements impeded their experience. We recommend foodnetwork.com never autoplay videos users haven't explicitly selected. Users should be able to comment on and rate videos and select their video quality to improve playback. Finally, we recommend that ads are minimized by correlating ad length to video length and by providing a skip ad function. Our last finding is about the overall site organization. In our survey, we discovered that the main navigation bar is incongruous with the main site usage. Specifically, respondents reported rarely using the chef and restaurant tabs. Our interaction map revealed the site's complicated circular design, which lacks clear navigation paths. Our heuristic evaluations discovered that the site's navigation is inconsistent, with the videos page including a completely different navigation bar. Our usability testing confirmed that the navigation on the videos page is confusing to users and that the layout is overwhelming and cluttered. One user described trying to find things on the website as hunting and pecking for answers. Therefore, we recommend that Food Network simplifies the organization of the whole site. To do so, they could minimize the number of sections on each page and offer intuitive navigation sections at the top of each page, such as a list of featured shows at the top of the show's homepage. We also suggest normalizing the navigation bar to avoid confusion. While we recommend that Food Network address all three of these key findings, we believe that further work can be done to compensate for the potential biases in our study that resulted from the time and budget limitations we had for this course project. We suggest that the client analyze the total 1,279 survey responses rather than just the 379 that we were able to analyze. We also recommend conducting more usability tests within the target audience of users like Amelia, but also considering users outside of that group since they are a significant portion of foodnetwork.com site traffic. Finally, Food Network could use A/B testing to evaluate new design ideas based on our recommendations to see if they yield the desired results. In general, users like Amelia love foodnetwork.com and still use the site, but as we have found, their experiences have not been ideal. By taking our recommendations into account and improving the site's login feature, video viewing experience, and general organization, Food Network can improve the usability and overall experience for their users.